I would say my butter, the pan, the skill ratio, top tier. I would say my knife cutting skills down the middle, top 0. I don't cut my fucking grilled cheeses. I would say the way I put that butter on there, the way it hits the pan, it just goes like, I don't know how you do it. And then when I put the grilled cheese on both sides, my bread selection, top tier. I definitely think I'm top 5 grilled cheese makers of all time, but we'll see in this video. 4 levels of grilled cheese, amateur to food scientist. I don't really know how you can make a better grilled cheese. Watch. A bunch of expensive shit.
Hi, I'm Bianca, and I'm a level 1 chef.
I'm Daniel, and I'm a level 2 chef.
Hi, I'm Remy, and I've been a chef for more than 15 years.
My favorite thing about this recipe are the onions. It gives it flavor and also a little bit of a crunch.
Maybe it's just me, but I like to add a little fruit to my grilled cheese. Kind of
what the fuck?
Savory, adds a little sweetness, and I have a sweet tooth like nobody's business, so this works for me.
I'm going to be making a grilled cheese sandwich that we find in many cafes in Paris.
Oh, cute ass nigga.
Mix between crispy bread and melting cheese.
But
First up, the bread. I like to start with a nice country loaf.
This a level 2? Level 2 thing.
It is hearty, and it really adds some nice texture and makes it more of a full sandwich.
So I like the wheat bread over white bread because I'm trying to be health conscious.
The bread I'll be using is this beautiful homemade sourdough.
For cheese,
I need a new mic. Hold on.
you know, you can't really go wrong with American. That's the way to go.
I have 3 different cheeses. I've got a white cheddar, a Gruyere, and a yellow sharp cheddar. The Gruyere is like a Swiss, but it's a little bit on the sweet side.
Okay.
And the sharp cheddar adds a nice little bit of punch.
We'll use 2 cheeses.
You can't go wrong with sharp cheddar. Top 3 cheeses. Pepper jack. Gouda. Provolone. Mozzarella. Top 3 cheeses.
We're using Emmentaler and some Parmesan cheese. Emmentaler will be the bulk of the sandwich. We will slice it. It will melt with the heat. And the Parmesan cheese
Let me
will
teach y'all a little something about these chefs, right? In all honesty, these niggas cannot cook, bro. In all honesty, Gordon Ramsay is a fake chef. Think about this, bro. First, you want to take the cottage cheese straight off a cow's tit, put it in the fucking microwave at 36.8 decibels. Like, bro, we don't have all that shit. If you get this nigga Gordon Ramsay some trap noodles, I promise you he couldn't do a motherfucking thing. Some trap noodles and some bread, the nigga would fucking melt. He would fucking have a malfunction with his robotic ass. Bro, look. When you look at these chefs, all they got is like, look at that bread that nigga got. Where the fuck is we gonna get that, nigga? Kroger only got one or the other. I need to see chefs. Come to this bitch. Come to my crib and please whip up something. Cause shit, if you can find something to make out of this bitch, I give it to you.
bring a little bit of saltiness.
I don't like the packaged slices. Doesn't look good, doesn't taste good, feels artificial and fake.
I don't mind using the American singles because it's easy.
I'm going to be putting some prosciutto color into my sandwich. I'll also be making a bechamel sauce. It's a traditional French milk and cheese sauce. I'll be making mine a little thick today. First, I'm going to melt some butter in my Dutch oven. I'm putting my butter on me.
Bro, where the fuck did he get that goddamn butter from? My sticks don't be look. First of all, first off, I can't understand the goddamn words you're saying.
Milk and cheese sauce.
You definitely need a fucking fat glass of water in the near future. But look. All right, brown egg, fancy ass nigga. Nah, I got brown eggs.
I'll be making mine a little thick today. First, I'm going to melt some butter in my Dutch oven.
Look at his butter.
I'm putting.
That's like that cremose. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Oh, that's regular shit right here. This right here is regular. That's regular. That cheese look nice as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
My burner on medium heat. I don't want to burn the butter.
My mom would put onions in everything, so she said, "Hey, why not put it in the grilled cheese too?"
Oh, that shit sound fire. I put onions on a lot of shit. I've never put onions on the grill. Don't dice them up though. Like,
add a little fruit to my sandwiches to add some sweetness. And today, I'm using blackberries. I cut them in half just to increase the surface area.
Okay, it's
I
weird
think
as fuck.
the more sugar and coating and juice that gets into everything,
Gonna be different. So
ultimately enhances the
goddamn
flavor of the entire
bad.
dish.
I whisk in some all-purpose flour. The flour is going to thicken the sauce. Put a pinch of salt. I gently put some warm milk, a little bit at the time, until all the milk is incorporated.
Okay, so it's on medium. Add in some olive oil.
Okay.
And what I like to do, I usually
I like her. I think me and her can relate.
Then up to the oil, can get around the pan. So my onions are chopped. Time to fry them up. So maybe we cook them for about maybe 2 minutes or so. You don't want to overcook them. You still want a bit of a crunch.
So when I reach the consistency I want, I bring the whole thing to a boil, making sure it doesn't scorch. The whole thing has come to a boil. I can turn it off. And now I will put in my freshly ground peppercorn, some fresh nutmeg, my Parmesan cheese, and my Emmental.
God damn, slow the fuck down, bro. Wait. Alright.
Making sure it doesn't scorch. The whole thing has come to a boil. I can turn
Bit. Y'all seem like them. Never mind.
it off. And now I will put in my freshly ground peppercorn,
Alright, peppercorn. I don't know where the fuck you get that.
some fresh nutmeg, my
Nutmeg. I know where to get that. See, he got the fresh shit, bro. We can only get canned, bro. We only get canned nutmeg.
Parmesan cheese, and my Emmental.
Okay, I can get
whisk
all
the whole
I
thing
can get the other shit.
so the cheese can melt. Now my bechamel sauce is done.
I'm gonna macerate the blackberries. I'm gonna take some sugar and sort of generously
Dude, your hair
coat
is way
the
too
berries,
spiky to be cooking
Toss
like
them
that.
a little bit. So when you're done, you kind of have this little coating over all the berries. They look a little wet, and then you can set these aside for about 15 to 30 minutes, and they'll be good to go.
So
Yo,
these look
cheeks.
about
He's
ready.
definitely, he's not a real chef. Look at that nigga cheeks, bro.
So I'm gonna turn this off. They're nice and brown.
I fuck with
and
her.
Wait to eat them.
All right,
fuck with her.
I'm ready to build this sandwich. First, the bread.
I'm going in the widest part of the loaf.
God damn. They didn't pick that shit from a. No.
So I can have a big sandwich.
I like to choose from the middle because,
See?
you know, we want to stay as
Relatable, bro.
far
I fuck
from,
with her.
What is this part of the bread called?
The butt end, which is very tiny, and I want to eat a nice sized sandwich that only the middle slices
They
can
cooking
provide
with
me.
The
knives
middle
and
is where
shit.
it's at.
I like to keep about a ½ inch thick, something like this.
On my top layer, I'm going to poke a little hole. In that hole, I will put an egg yolk later on.
Now,
Okay.
onto the cheese. I like to cut the cheese thin, just because if you have too thick of a cut, it's not gonna melt all the way through. And we have 3 different kinds of cheeses, so
That's why you gotta. Never mind, bro. I don't think. Hey, see, nigga might not be a chef, bro. What channel is this? Yo, whatever that is, y'all niggas.
I want to make sure that they're all melting properly.
So I like to start off.
Wait, Epic Uris. Epicurus?
With American sliced cheese.
So I have my cheese, I have my bread. Now for the secret ingredient to nice golden bread is mayonnaise. It spreads.
We knew you was gonna pick that shit up.
A lot easier than butter.
Nah, mayonnaise. I actually use mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise sometimes.
And it actually has a
Oh yeah, I
higher
tried
smoking
this shit
point,
before,
so
bro. I'm dead ass. It's not. It's good. Like I put the butter too though. When I'm on fat. I haven't grilled cheese in a minute, but when I'm on that, you know, I put the butter in the pan. I put the mayonnaise, like not too much. He thicken this shit. The mayonnaise on the outsides of both sides, and then I toast it.
you get a nice crispy brown bread as
You
opposed to a
flatten the
burnt
fuck out of
toast.
it.
Yeah, so mayonnaise might sound a little weird to some people because it's mayonnaise, but if you give it a try, trust me,
Nah,
it'll
it
taste
actually
phenomenal.
Okay,
good.
to assemble the sandwich, I'm going to start with a slice of cheese, then a slice of ham. I want to put the cheese close to the outside layer so it gets closer to the heat and melts quicker.
So our one piece of bread, the mayo side is gonna be face down. That's what's gonna cook and brown the bread.
So I like to put layers of cheese, layers and layers of cheese. So this is the first layer. Now we're gonna add
Yellow
the cheddar.
followed by the Gruyere. We'll finish with the sharp cheddar.
So I'll start by putting my slices.
That ugly. Oh, so these. Oh, I'm a level 6.
I don't want
Nah, I ain't a level 6. He's a level 2. He's a level 3. I'm like a level
anything
2 and
over
a half.
the edges. It would burn later on.
I don't really mind if the cheddar spills out on the sides because it's really about the center that counts. I got all my cheese down. Time to add the onions. Yeah, I'll just scrape them on.
I'm going to be putting some prosciutto
nice.
color into my sandwich.
Not
the prosciutto
nice.
should be cut very, very thin. It brings out more flavor.
And now I'm gonna take the macerated blackberries, and that is going
He
to
should have
go
made it
on
into
top.
like a jam,
let's
bro. That,
put the
bro,
final
that
piece
shit
of
was
bread.
disgusting, bro. I can't.
Like to squish.
And now
It
I
don't,
take
it don't
my
eat,
room
eat that shit
temperature
on me,
butter
bro. I'm gonna whoop your
and I
ass.
spread it. I like butter. It brings a ton of flavors.
I just
it
have no-
doesn't
I
fight
have
with
no
the other
choice. I
flavors
have
of the
to.
sandwich. And since
only
I'm
right,
going
bro.
to sear the sandwich on both sides, I also spread butter on the other side.
Now it's time for this grilled cheese to get grilled.
I am going to heat up a
Cast
cast
iron?
iron skillet. I like to use cast iron just because it looks nice.
I like using a non-stick pan. I don't really know if
Yeah.
the flavor is any different with
Yeah.
the non-stick pan.
Non-stick,
but I know
I-
that the cleanup
hey,
is much easier.
see, that's
we're
the
gonna
chef right
add
there.
some butter, and we're gonna move the butter around because it looks good.
So I am
These
looking
ain't
for the
chefs.
butter to
Hell no. There's no way in hell she's a level 1 chef. That's motherfucking. That's just somebody who knows how to not blow up the house. There's no way she's a chef, bro. If she's a chef, what the fuck am I? Motherfucking Gordon Ramsay if she's a chef.
bubble, but not turn brown. If it turns brown, then your pan is too hot.
You don't want to go too low. The sandwich will become soggy.
So first, you take your
I don't know about him. The other
loaded
guy,
end,
he just sound like he
put
need a
that
glass
mayo
of water.
side down,
I start searing my sandwich,
Nah,
whole
but I
side
think he
down.
can cook.
and the top slice also mayo side down on the other side.
I guess now we just wait until it starts sizzling.
I heard that little searing noise. This
Ain't
is good
no
stuff. The sandwich is
fucking
ready
way
when it's
she's a
nice and
chef.
golden brown on all sides.
There's no way
This side
in
is starting
hell
to brown a
she's
little
a
bit, so I'm gonna
chef.
take the side that has no toppings on it, and I'm gonna flip it over the top.
See,
here.
see that
So
gold?
now we can flip it. Oh!
So you want to cook like, I would say 4 to 5 minutes per side.
So I usually like to cook one side for about 1 to 2
Stop
minutes.
fucking
Cheese
lying,
is not really
you dumb-
melting, man.
The whole
Yo, she don't know how to make a fucking grilled cheese, bro.
is looking good. I can see that my cheese is melting. The whole thing is getting warm on the inside. The bread is crispy. I can check the other side.
Waiting for the sandwich to be done is always the hardest part. Salivating. It smells so good.
Both
Yeah, what the fuck?
sides are done. I will be spreading my bechamel, making sure I don't put anything on top of the whole. Now I'm going to put this whole thing under the broiler.
See, we ain't got no
The
fun.
cheese is
Oh, no,
draping
no,
over
no.
the side.
Broiler is just like, y'all have a toaster oven? It's a setting on there called broil. It just like heats, it like, the heat only comes from the top. Cause it's like things at the bottom and the top that get it hot. The whole thing gets hot, but the broiler, the shit only comes at the top. So it's like where you crisp shit.
Sides here.
Now, hopefully the
If
cheese
he would have made that
melts.
shit to
That's
like a
also
jam,
the hard
that shit
part.
probably
My
would have been
sandwich has just
good as
come out of the
hell.
broiler. The cheese is perfect, it's melted. Another final touch, I will put my yolk on top and go to the broiler just to warm it up.
That, my friends, just about done.
We're gonna turn off the burner. Now we're gonna take
A little
the
too
sandwich from the pan.
done for me.
Back from the broiler,
That's fine.
the egg yolk is warm but still runny. We are ready to slice it.
Ooh, well that's
See
badussy
if
right.
it melted. Dag.
I can't do it. I'm serious.